Good morning, dear students. This is Om Prakash, your English teacher from Ma Kalyanika Public School. Welcomes you all to my next video class. Students, today the chapter that we are going to discuss is of class 9th, and that is chapter 2nd, The Sound of Music. And we are going to discuss part 1, and that is Evelyn Glennie Listens to Sound Without Hearing It by Deborah Cowley. Okay. This is one of the most significant chapter, which is going to teach and tells us a lot the struggle, the fight that how one has overcome over it. Okay, so this chapter explains to such a person whose name is Evelyn Glennie. Okay, you would have heard this name, very famous name. She is one of the most famous percussionists, okay, who can play more than 1000 instruments. You would be feeling it with bewilderment that yes, it's really hard to believe that how a person, the one who is having a hearing disability, can play more than 1000 instruments. But yes, this is true with Evelyn here in this chapter. Surely we can say that this is a biggest achievement for her, okay. But the most important point here is again that Evelyn is deaf, means she can't hear, okay. In this situation, she has been able to play more than 1000 instruments. How it has been possible? Let's try to understand and discover in this chapter. So the question is how a deaf person feeling the music learn to play, okay. Now before we proceed with the chapter, let's discuss something as it's a comment of someone for Evelyn. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary, okay. What we hear, she feels for more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Okay, what do we find in this chapter? That yeah, these all the words are correct. Of course, the God has given her the tremendous and I would say extraordinary quality that she has. It is not possible for anyone that one cannot hear and one can feel the music. But yes, this is true with Evelyn. Okay, so this is all about that we are going to discuss in this chapter. Now let's try to move ahead to the next section of this chapter. If we talk about the introduction, as I said that in this chapter, as the title is very much interesting and it says Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. Whenever we read this word, this wonders us, and it makes us stop to think like how is it possible for someone, the one who is not able to hear but still can listen through feeling, through sense. Okay, so this is something we will discover, that how Evelyn Glennie was able to listen to sound although she could not hear. So that's what we are going to understand in this chapter. Okay, now let's move ahead to the key section, to the keywords of the chapter. Some of the important keywords I have selected all, like the first one is xylophone. What is xylophone? A musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. Okay, that is called xylophone, and I'm sure you all would be knowing it. Percussionist. What is the percussionist? ताल वादक, okay, जो ताल देता है, like someone who plays percussion instruments, keyboard, snare, bass, tenors, timpani, and that is all. Impaired. If something is impaired means someone is weakened with something. Okay, example, my friend Geeta is suffering from impaired vision. Okay, the next word is intriguing. What is intriguing? Fascinating and curious. If something is fascinating and curious, can be said intriguing. Example, the magic show was very much intriguing. जो मैजिक शो था वो बहुत ज़्यादा फैसिनेटिंग था और क्यूरियस था. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज पोटेंशियल. व्हाट इज पोटेंशियल? क्वालिटी और एबिलिटी दैट कैन बी डेवलप्ड. Mahesh has potential of becoming good cricketer. So these were the basic important keywords that I have selected you for. Now let's move ahead to the next section of this chapter. Here we are going to summarize this chapter through some of these basic key points. So the first point is that Evelyn Glennie was 8 when first time her hearing disability was noticed by her mother. Okay, she was of 8 years old when the first time it was noticed by her mother that there is something wrong with her Evelyn, as she called her again and again, but there was no any kind of response from the Evelyn side. Okay, when she was of 11 years old, her disability was discovered at school. When it was discovered, even her teachers also discouraged her and asked her parents to take her and to get her enrolled in such a school, that is a deaf school, where she could get the good what to say, proper aids, okay, but Evelyn was not ready to give up, okay. She was so much determined and strong, and still with these situations she wanted to make her career in music. Her teachers discouraged her. She was a little bit sad and nervous, but at the same time, fortunately, she met the teacher, and his name was Ron Forbes, the percussionist, who identified her potential and supported in achieving her goal. He was the best one, the one who could understand the potential of Evelyn, so he guided her, okay, and he trained Evelyn to sense the music through different parts of her body, okay. He asked her to feel the music, to sense the music through her upper parts and lower parts, okay. Suddenly she was excited to feel the vibrations in every part of her body. Evelyn followed him like an obedient student, and in the meantime she had learned to open her body and mind to sounds and vibrations, okay. She followed him well. She did what she had been asked by her teacher Ron Forbes. So in this way, after this, she never looked back. She moved on in her life with these things and qualities. Evelyn joined the famous Royal Academy of Music, worked hard with a strong determination. Now the day came when she joined the Royal Famous Academy, and there she worked with a strong determination, and the course that she did here, she was on the top, and that tells her the determination, the passion for learning. In this way she moved on in her way. In 1991, she begged the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Okay, she toured around the world for her concerts with a very hectic schedule and became a kind of workaholic. Okay, as I said, that till now she has become the renowned fellow. So she toured the whole UK and she given her concerts with a very hectic schedule and became a kind of workaholic. What is a workaholic? The one who loves to work hard, okay, the one who keeps on working hard, a person, the one who a lover of working, that is called workaholic, okay. So apart from this, she gives free concerts in prison and hospitals, okay. With the same, she was also used to give free concerts in prison and hospitals. Evelyn soon became shining superstar and inspiration for not only the disabled ones but for all. She achieved more than most people twice her age. She was moving in her life like anything, and in this way Evelyn has earned great name in orchestra even. She has inspired those who are handicapped and made them believe that if Evelyn could do that, why not they? So in this way, this chapter tells us a lot, and it is a message for thousands of one, that how she came over with these difficulties, and she has been able to achieve what she wanted. So I would tell you all the students that please never lose your confidence, never give up, always keep on fighting and learn. I'm sure you are going to get it. So that's it for now. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.